That one 28 yards on the ground. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10. 7.
Achane here, they stay on the ground.
And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle it behind the line. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And spins away. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down.
A give left side. Here's Achane.
And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the 1st. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
They'll go. Achane.
And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. The Titans triumph, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
At the 37-yard
Tillman going to go in motion right.
2nd and 11. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. Johnson from the gun on 3rd down. That's into the hands of Oliver. Called a gain of 3 on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They're going to try and throw. And Johnson lost the football. It's loose, poked out. It's picked up by the Titans. And the aggressive play call simply does not work out. You're on your own side of the field here. Punt it, right?
Yeah, I would agree with that. There's a time for analytics and a time for being aggressive, but not with this field position. There's also a time for good old football 101 sense.
Yeah.
Punt it away. Let your defense take over with better field position.
Now a run by Achane.
And he maneuvers way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, that kind of run on 1st down, that's a winning type of a run. That just sets things up for them moving forward as they begin the drive.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. This is caught. And the Titans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
And the Titans, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Daniel Jones keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Titans will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Zane Gonzalez set to
Gonzalez now to kick this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They're certainly in need of some kind of points here before the end of the half. A field goal or something being shut out right now. They could really use some momentum before they head into halftime. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
35-yard line.
Looking to throw. Johnson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 1st and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Throw right side here going to be incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
2nd and 10. Back to throw. Johnson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead. And it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. On 3rd down, Milton. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles? Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. It's picked up by the Titans.
It's not exactly round and round we go, but I'm looking at the poor defenses. Back-to-back possessions. The ball's turned over.
Back-to-back plays.
I mean, just that quickly, and you think you're going to the bench to get a little break, and all of a sudden you're hearing sudden change. Get back out there, grabbing your helmets and running back out on the field. I don't think it's going to affect them much now, but if this keeps up, you're going to have 2 very angry defenses. You want the offense to take care of the ball.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 6.
Looking to throw. Jones. That is caught at the 7. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
That's good for a Titans 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Achane will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Back to throw. Jones. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Looking to throw. Jones. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Here's Jones. Throwing on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's second and 11.
Brings up second and 11. At the 9.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Here's Johnson operating from the gun. He finds his man complete. That's Oliver. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Johnson now from the gun on 3rd down. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the 4th quarter. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. That one looks like he'll throw here. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now a handoff up the middle. Milton. And the big boys up front. They're going to stop him right at the line.
No gain on the play. Brings up
on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 7. But it's
as expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's got a man complete. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
A gain of 33 yards on the play. And the Colts 1st down.
Operating from the gun, Johnson. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Johnson. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
3rd down. 3rd and 4.
Operating from the gun. Johnson. And this is going to be incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Johnson on its poke 3. Football's out. It's picked up by the... Does the big boy have the juice? Down to the 10. And that might just submit it. A return for a late touchdown. Gonzalez to add the PAT. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the second extra point he's missed so far. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. They're just trying to erase that zero on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film section tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while, but everyone that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
All right.
On the ground, here is H.N. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
Taken down at the 41.
From the 41. Here's second down and 4. A run, and it's H.N. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
The line of scrimmage.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Third down, they need 5. Shotgun now for Jones. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was trying to fit that one in to Mike Evans. And that'll set up 4th down. They'll try and run for it. He's got a first down inside the 45. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40. A big play there on 4th down. Good for an even 20. On the carry, it's H.N. He'll get a couple of yards back, but it will be second and long.
Junior Colson on the tackle. A 2-yard gain brings up second down at the 38-yard
Now a play
line.
fake. Jones hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Looking down the field, but that falls incomplete.
Ever so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable, and as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he will not be able to get away at all. This stop comes well short of the marker. Look to the heavens there for sure. It is a turnover on down. Now, faking the give. In trouble, and down he goes. Javon Hargrave in there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive. That'll bring up second and long. In motion is Hill. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession. More after this. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. What will the second quarter have in store? We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. Back to throw. Now a screen set up for Bigsby. And he is upended. Boy, awkward looking tackle. They take him down behind the line on that one. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
Is a turnover on downs.
Well run with H.A. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
Brings up second down.
Now Jones on the bootleg. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. And it's going to be third down.
And 13.
Okay, here we go. New York's on the left. New York's on the left.
Here's Jones to throw. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself.
And he'll take it on in. Michael Pittman. Touchdowns, Tennessee. Zane Gonzalez on for the point after. He's got it. And the Titans will take a 7-0 lead.
7. Eagles nothing. Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now a hit. He lost the football. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return. Here's Jones. Moving to his right. Loading up. Launching downfield. That is brought in. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
And the Titans first down.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. To the goal line and in. Mike Evans. Touchdown Titans. Now Gonzalez to add the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Titans move out on top, 14-0.
14. Eagles nothing.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll get about 4 to the 29. Second and long coming up.
Brings up second down.
So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin.
Set to kick off.
Oh, this ball is going to wind up nowhere close to the landing zone. Definite mishit there. This one's going to be spotted out beyond the 40.
Automatic first down.
He'll drop to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
They'll throw out of the gun. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And time's up in the pocket. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
4 yards.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. Backs to the open man. It's Tillman. And he's going to have an Eagles first down on what will be a big play there for fourth and long.
Let's go now.
Tillman, the man in motion. From the pistol, here's Bigsby. He'll get a couple of yards back, but it will be second and long.
At the 19-yard line. Brings up second down.
Slot man gonna move in motion left. Little quick pass to the receiver heading left.
Cedric Tillman, the ball carrier. Sword the lane on the tackle.
It is third and long.
On the play. And it's third down.
Throwing now from the gun. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was third down.
But just take a look down on the sideline and you see the coach is just losing their mind. It's third down. You force the incomplete pass. You're bringing up fourth down, and your rushers just have to find a way to avoid that late contact. And that late mistake here is going to cost them a fresh set of downs.
And this one blown up. Good surge. Drop them. A loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line.
Second and goal.
Task a bit tougher as they face second and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. And that is knocked away. Incomplete. Nice play defensively on what will be the final play of the third quarter. In motion is Hill. They'll drop to throw. He somehow managed to get rid of that one before the sack. Incomplete and sets up fourth down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a fourth down, fourth quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs. A run here with Achad. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. And a good run there to get them 5 yards. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. Talk things over before third down.
It's a gain of 2. Third down and 13.
Gun, it's Jones. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. You talk about the moves, spinning out of that tackle, turning it into a gain of 7.
Brings up second down.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
He works free, right side. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
This is one of those plays that all the offensive line had to do, Mike, was just give him a crease and get him to the second level, because from there, he's going to do the rest. That's as impressive a run as we'll see all year long.
21, Eagles nothing.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, it's Tank Bigsby. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Eagles offense back onto the field for their next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Come to the line, got some work to do now. It is second and long. Out of the gun, he'll throw.
The quarterback on the scramble.
Third and long.
It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
And he will stop the clock with 5 seconds left. Going to leave the offense out there for fourth and long. Here we go. One final play. He'll let this go towards the end zone. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27.
tackled at the 27-yard line. Brings up second down.
Throwing now is Jones. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. Well, they come to the line. Not an easy one to convert. Third and very long. We'll try to get this one on the ground. And find some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
Come on, set. 50 red. 50 red. Ready?
Now DeVito. A throw right side. Taken in by Tucker.
Complete to Trey Tucker. A gain of 4 brings up second down at the 33-yard line.
Check right.
Running here is Washington. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early third down coming up.
No gain on the play. And it brings up third down.
Hopkins sent in motion. On third down, they're going to go with Washington. And they go backwards here again. The defense stands tall. And it's fourth down.
A loss of a yard. Brings up fourth down.
Back is DeVito. The blitz gets home. He is taken down. Can't get the throw off. They have turned it over on down. Now, Jones. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Tennessee. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Zane Gonzalez on for the point after. He's got it, and the Titans will take a 7-0 lead.
The score, Titans 7, Dolphins 0. Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now a hit, and he lost the football. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return. Jones. That's taken in by Achane.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
We are through one. 14-0 is our score. Or from MetLife Stadium after this. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Throwing is DeVito. He's going to keep it himself.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
To throw, here's DeVito. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Titans may have recovered, yes. Tennessee ball.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
And he'll be taken down just shy of the 10.
Ball carrier taken down at the 11-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and goal.
Big play coming up. 3rd and goal. To throw, it's Jones. Left side, he's got Njoku.
Jones' pass complete to David Njoku. A gain of 6 yards. Brings up 4th down and goal.
Here we go. Offense still out there. It is 4th and goal. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Gonzalez set to kick off.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
36 yards left.
Now, faking the give. And he'll somehow manage to get rid of it. He took a shot, too. The pass falls incomplete.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Pressure all around him, and down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Oh, a loose football. The Titans have got it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Gonzalez now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Titans will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Dolphins nothing. St. Gonzalez set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Dolphins offense. And their running back set to go once more. And really, he has not produced a whole lot of highlights as we thought about coming in that he could be a featured back in this one. Instead, no running lanes, no room to operate, stuck at the line of scrimmage, and generally taking this offense out of its flow. To throw, DeVito. Off-balance throw. It's complete.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but The idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
Oh, the ball's out. But I think the Dolphins are going to be able to hold on. And indeed, they will keep possession.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sacked, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
And that one's going to be shut down. They are short of the line to gain. No first down, and the punt team will come on here on fourth down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. Picked off by the rookie from Oregon.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
The drive will start on the ground. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
Down by DeCamerion Richardson.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 7.
At the 45-yard line.
Now Jones on the bootleg. That's into the hands of Werner, the tight end. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A gain of 26, and it sets up first and goal. Now Jones, forced out wide, escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
It's a pretty simple read. It's man coverage. They run a little interference on the inside, and that makes it hard for the defender to stick with their man, and it leads to an easy pitch and catch.
So second down, and they'll run it. And he will score again. Touchdown Titans. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon.
Yeah, and he's been tough to stop all afternoon here, Mike. He's already got over 100 yards on the ground, and it's just his elusiveness. They're having a hard time getting him on the ground, and he ends up finding the end zone here again.
Now Gonzalez to add the PAT. And he missed it. It's no good. One of the few things that's gone wrong so far. So they're unable to add one more point onto this big lead.
Set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken around the 11. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. Greg, kind of a head-scratcher in this one. A fumble or two here or there. That's going to happen. But they've continually put the ball on the ground in this one.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I've ever seen anything quite like it, and kind of seems like when it rains, it pours.
Oh, the ball comes out. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
Well, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive. You have to feel the rush. You have to understand when that clock's going off. That ball either needs to come out or it certainly needs to be protected.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. DeVito. He's just been under constant pressure. Hit as he got rid of it. They rule it an incomplete pass. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. Here's DeVito. Oh, a loose football. The Titans have got it. He's going to score again. How about that for a daily double? The 2nd defensive touchdown he's scored in this game. That one is no good. Not even close. He missed it wide to the left, and the score remains right where it's at. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, it is Trey Tucker, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And the strength on display, leveling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
Here's Achane to start the drive.
Strong running at the 30. It's a solid pickup of 11, and it's second down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to it.
Jones in trouble here, and down he goes.
They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down. Throwing Jones.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
That's good for a Titans first down.
Now Achane on 1st and 10.
And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory.
He's across midfield.
2 yards on the pickup. It'll be second down.
Well, obviously, they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead, now, they're dealing with second and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
It's now third down.
And prior to this 3rd and 2 play, we're going to get a timeout call. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
3rd and 2.
Now Jones.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 15-yard line.
And the Titans first down. First down. And
operating from the gun. Jones. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown.
Michael Pittman.
A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Titans go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that makes the score 7-0.
Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
Gonzalez now to kick this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
The secret to his game and his success, incredible chemistry with each and every one of the guys who catches passes with it. And not only does he ask them to stay after practice or meet it before practice, he actually demands it because he knows if they have that kind of chemistry built up, they're going to be hard to beat each and every ball game.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 13 forthcoming.
Levis to throw it.
Little short pass here to Hill. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up 3rd down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
13 yards. First down.
Levis sets up to throw here.
And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Second down at the 35-yard line.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Throwing on second and long. Levis. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And it's a fumble.
Well, it looks like one of the DBs has it.
There are two words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you've got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
Oh, felt like that move deserved more than he got there. A gain of 2.
Brings up second down.
Throwing on second and long. Jones. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now. That's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough.
Fourth down, Jones and the offense stayed put. They're going for this.
They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position.
Here's Levis.
And he's got his man on the out route. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
Brings up second down at the Titans.
And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
One final shot before the half. Here's Levis.
He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Oh, that is incomplete.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to...
Well, you can't skip halftime on Sundays, but you can right here. So it's over, and on to the third quarter we march.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Levis back to throw.
And his throw is incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Throwing on second and long. Levis. And he lost the football. Charles loses it. It's picked up by the Titans.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Looking to throw. Jones. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a second down here.
Brings up second down at the 17-yard line.
Up the middle, Achane.
Oh, that's what an effort. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. from 17 yards out.
And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
The kick is blocked and no good. Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
They'll run for the first time with Amari DiMercato.
And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41.
So still 14 yards to go. Second down.
Pickup brings up second down at the 41-yard line.
Back to throw, it's Levis.
And that is incomplete here.
Just work with me a second here, because in my lifetime, seeing how quarterback percentages have changed in throwing the football, I mean, back in the good old days, if you were around 50%, you were doing okay. But now, you need to be 65 to 70% to be considered an elite quarterback.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Javon Hargrave, the D tackle, getting the sack. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
They do go for it. Here's Levis.
And incomplete on the deep ball. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And that will force a turnover on downs. This is caught by Evans. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Now a timeout called for by the defense.
They'll run. Achane.
This carry, despite the extra effort, will be stopped short of the 10. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And that's going to leave him with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. On second and goal, Jones. And it's caught. Now a timeout called for by the defense. So, boy, that's already the third they've burned here. They are out of timeouts now before we've even hit the fourth quarter.
Now Jones just going to bat this forward on the jet sweep.
Yeah, boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. Back to throw. Jones. Touchdown! A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Titans take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6.
The Titans will line up for the
Jones throwing for it.
And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Titans 19, Lions nothing. Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
Gonzalez now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Levis now off of play action.
And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time is run out on this third quarter of play. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter.
The give is to DiMercato.
And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. Here is third and quite a ways.
A loss of a yard on the play.
Now Levis.
Third down.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Desperation time now. Here's Levis. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And it'll be a turnover on downs. A run straight ahead with H.M. Down to the 25.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
A hole to dig out of here. 2nd and 17. Again, it's H.M. A little second effort there on the strong run. And then drop just inside of the 20. For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on third down. Running left, H.M. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 91 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be given a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory.
you